Finally, the CO runs over there, has the mace pointed at the other guy. I don't think he sprayed him, but the guy kind of backed off. Puts his hand on my friend's forehead and is holding him back with his forehead, and he's just swinging like this, trying to get at the guy.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I had a friend in South Central Correctional Center. Well, I wouldn't say we was like friends, but you know, we talked a lot. That he was funny, man, and he's very intelligent. But he was he was short. And one day, I don't know who started this, but we're out in front of the housing unit, and he gets into it with this tall guy. Now, this is, I'm laughing, you'll understand why in a minute. But it was a serious situation. And they're both mad. The dude he gets in with it is kind of tall, you know, like I said. And gets a couple hits in on him. Knocks him down, you know, he jumps right back up. They're both like in a boxing stance. Well, they're going at it, and finally the CO runs over there, has the mace pointed at the other guy. I don't think he sprayed him, but the guy kind of backed off. Puts his hand on my friend's forehead and is holding him back with his forehead, and he's just swinging like this, trying to get at the guy. We're all laughing. Even the guy that he got into it with starts laughing. I mean, it was just so they go through the hole. And when they get out the hole, I go, I ain't gonna mention his name, man, because I ain't got permission or anything. But when they get out of the hole, they have him in a different housing unit. But I worked in recreation, so I can go to, you know, I see when all the housing units are out, you know. So I see him, I go up to him, I say, hey man, I'm laughing. I said, what's that? What was that all about? And he said that it was over a phone or something, you know. He had jumped in front of him in the line or something, you know. He said, which was not the case. He said, all I know was the guy in front of me said, hey, you know, I asked him when we was in line, I said, hey man, I'll get it after you. And he said, okay. So he gave it after me. And he said, this guy wants to get mad and everything. And I said, I'm sorry, but I said, I was laughing at the whole thing because that CO was holding you by the forehead backwards. He goes, yeah, I know. He goes, I was in the hole thinking about it. And he said, man, that was funny. But he said, it wasn't funny at the time. He goes, I was mad. But you would have to see this guy. I mean, he wasn't what we call nowadays little people, a little person or whatever, but he was awful close to it. That's just a little short story I wanted to tell you all, and I thank you for watching, and see you next time.